Ecstatic Bliss. Secrets to living a juicy life. What if you knew all the secrets and loopholes of this system called reality? When you could bend reality in your favor? When you could make this life your most beautiful art piece, a masterpiece of your soul? What if you had all the skills necessary and it would be easy, effortless, and a pleasure to manifest whatever you want? Manifestation is a huge topic in our world of conscious creation, of reality shaping and identity shifting. And I have already also podcast episodes on identity shifting as a tool for manifestation, because your identity creates your reality. And also one episode about soul-based manifestation, where we look into manifestation based on soul for New Earth, for this raise in consciousness collectively, what is necessary to really manifest from a truth-based, heart-based center of love and abundance. But there are many, many ingredients to manifestation when we want to master it really. It somehow also sometimes seems, for some people, some manifestation techniques work. For some people, they don't work that much or not that efficiently. Sometimes there are adaptations. Some people proclaim they have the ultimate manifestation technique that always works. And eventually it also comes down just to your own experience, your own belief system, your way of seeing the world and believing in the world or reality and truth, and also what your soul came here to explore and experience. I think I say that in a lot of teachings, transmissions I have. Your soul came here to explore and experience something very specific. And maybe this is also related to how you manifest. Nevertheless, there are certain, we can call them secrets as well, certain techniques, mechanisms, tools that really help to reclaim your power as the creator you already are. I mean, in essence, you just have forgotten how much power you have, how creation works through you. And during our path, our spiritual awakening, we somewhat rediscover who we are. We remember who we are and how everything works. That's the game of life, or the divine places game through us, with us, that it forgets and remembers. Of course, in very, very core essence, the divine never forgets. It can just be, it just is, it is everything. But through us, as this game of life, we are here as tools, as channels to forget and remember. And we are on this rising edge again of remembrance and manifestation from a conscious place, sovereign place, empowered place, is what is in the collective field. It is in the collective field because we are more and more reclaiming the power we truly have. We are not these downgraded versions anymore, just obeying a system. We want to make an impact and we want to be free, freely living our soul's purpose. And for that, it is very helpful to know what it needs, what these ingredients are to master manifestation. And of course, mastering really is also up to interpretation, because mastery needs a lot of dedication, commitment, devotion, repetition, and belief in yourself, and so much more, that mastery is not really an end state, but rather the whole path, the whole journey. There's never an end state. We are limitless. So mastering or mastery is also a continuous process of alignment and refinement. Once you have mastered something to a certain degree, then still there are refinements possible. Of course, maybe not that impactful, not that visible than before, if you are in the beginning stage of something. Also here in the manifestation process, if you're at the beginning of manifestation, Maybe you will see results in the beginning in a much more impactful way, perceived way of achieving something, for example. And in the later stages, you will just notice subtle shifts. So again, mastering is a continuous process of aligning and refining. And so also in the field of manifestation, it is a never-ending story to learn something new about manifestation. It goes always deeper or higher, however you want to see it. You can twist and tweak tools, you can play with the tools, you can combine tools and techniques. And of course, you can also invent or get insight into your own specific manifestation techniques. And to help you to become more proficient in manifestation, I have recorded again an audio course about manifestation hacks. If you have already been in my field, you know that audio courses are a specialty of mine. I have several audio courses already, and indeed also one about manifestation for New Earth, soul-based manifestation. So maybe that's also something that catches your attention. And this course is a beautiful addition that goes even deeper in specifics, not only related to New Earth, but in general. Several hacks I have identified over these many years I've been in manifestation that really help to bend reality the smart way. That's the subtitle also. To stop being the victim of your reality, but start bending it in your favor. To know some tips, tricks, mechanisms, loopholes, patterns, these hacks, to sneak your way even through what others would say it's illogical or it is not possible. Sometimes it's also fun for the soul to say, no, it's possible, or say what you want, I prove differently. And it doesn't have to be logical because you are the magician. Specifically in this audio course, you will learn how to break through illusion and unconscious conditioning, all these programs that make us believe we are not the creator. How to reverse engineer your desired reality, looking from the end instead of from the beginning. How to shift identity, soul-based, soul-aligned, and embody your next level self, from which you can create your desired reality, or rather your desired reality is orchestrated in your favor. How to align your ego and soul instead of sabotaging yourself, making your ego the servant to your soul the master. How to stop leaking energy into distractions and drama, and instead shift your focus to what nourishes you and what supports your manifestation. How to strengthen focus, clarity, and inner authority, to be more confident in shaping your reality. And how to use challenges, triggers, and resistance as catalysts for your expansion, instead of seeing it as a hindrance or letting it block you. These and other teachings I will share in Manifestation Hacks. So it's a very powerful, potent course. I feel the most potent insights I've put there so far. Although, of course, also my base course, The Return to Soul, is also very much the core of what I teach, like the baseline of what I teach, and I can recommend listening to that in any case, The Return to Soul. But this course, Manifestation Hacks, really goes beyond. When I was recording it, I also thought, wow, I would have loved to know this earlier. But I also think that, in a way, it needed our collective readiness to receive all of that. And still there are people not ready to receive it, but I trust that whenever you feel the call to listen to it and to not only listen but to apply these teachings, to play with them and see what works for you or what resonates with you and what not, to find your own approach by using your specific hack toolbox, so to say, that you are ready. You are ready in some form. Your soul has prepared you to receive it and use it in a conscious, healthy way, not to manipulate, but to really make an impact and step into your greatness. And these teachings stem from my own experience, from deep self-reflection, from study of identity and reality, and Of course, from the channelings I receive and years of contemplation. So it is really dear to my heart, whatever I put in these audio courses I've gone through, I've studied through, I have applied, I have also integrated as much as I am capable of, because we always have a specific capacity to hold something. So of course, still also I'm using these hacks, these tools, these techniques, and play with it and see what works, what not, in which life areas, or what my energy needs to be in to apply a certain techniques, for example. Still also, I am a constant student learning to manifest and to master that manifestation game. I will now play the trailer of the course so you get even more insights, so that you can tune into yourself if you feel called to join this course. Most people are trying to manifest without understanding the game they are playing. They focus on techniques, affirmations, vision boards, while unconsciously repeating the same identities, beliefs, patterns, fears, and emotional loops that keep repeating the same reality. And then they wonder why nothing changes. But reality is not only responding to what you say or want, what you visualize or imagine. It responds to your energy, your consciousness, your identity, your belief system, your clarity and focus, your standards and boundaries, and your overall alignment. This audio course is about learning how to play this life game consciously. Not from delusion, not from wishful thinking, not from spiritual bypassing, but from awareness of the hidden insights. We explore psychological shifts, energetic principles, and soul-level truth that help you step out of illusion, stop sabotaging yourself, and start moving through life with greater precision and power. You will learn how to break illusion, decode your own patterns, reclaim your energy, reverse engineer your desired reality, strengthen your self-concept, and align your ego with your soul instead of letting it run the show. Because manifestation is not only about attracting, it is about commanding your reality through the way you think, feel, choose, perceive, and embody yourself. The moment you stop reacting unconsciously to life and begin moving with intention, everything changes. You become sharper, clearer, more aware and confident, bold, unapologetic, knowing your creative power. You stop waiting for permission. You stop shrinking yourself. You stop entertaining what drains your energy. And you begin to realize that reality is far more flexible than you were conditioned to believe. This audio course is an invitation to become the master of this game called life. To start really playing, so that bending reality becomes your new normal. What I can just say, and it is even also a repetition from the trailer in essence, is that the moment you understand this life game more clearly, the moment you also reclaim the power that you are the creator, and that you don't create from ego, like, I've realized I'm the creator, now I do everything and I can do anything, but in humbleness and soul alignment, that you stop living unconsciously and start really playing. I feel a lot of people are depressed because they have forgotten how powerful they are. And once you realize that, once you reclaim that, once you be in this empowered version again and start playing, it is so much fun again. It is so much fun. To have fun in this life game is something we collectively are relearning, really. And if you want to start playing, bend reality in your favor, that it becomes your normal to manifest effortlessly anything what your soul desires, then it is time to look deeper so that you can become the master hacker. So much love and bliss, Soraya Ananda. If you feel the deep pull to walk this spiral more intimately, Soulgasm, my 6-month one-on-one sacred mentoring awaits you. This is a living embodiment of all I transmit here, but uniquely decoded for your soul. Enter the portal of ecstatic bliss and unleash your personal soulgasmic reality. All details and the link to book your vibrational match call are in the show notes.